Right, enough of that, I think. Hello, 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 everyone. And tonight, I am once again joined by the amazing Hogfather Jhon in our continuing escapades in Rogue Trader. How are we doing, Hogfather? And thank you once again for joining
Hi.
me. Good, good.
It is all right, little Englishman. It is how you say in your barbaric tongue. No problem.
Oh no, it's the Space French.
Viva la Space France.
So let's just have a look and see what we got. Thingy
Where do they
wise.
live? Where do the Space French live in the 40K galaxy?
Oh, the Ice World. Oh, what's it called? Where the basically the Imperial Guard unit that's based on the Napoleonic troops are.
Oh, like the Valkorians or whatever they're called.
Yeah, that they begin with M,
Valkarians, something.
something like that.
The Ice Warriors.
Yeah, those ones. Oh, I know what we're doing. It's like, what are we doing
Like
today?
the firstborn son of all noble houses.
Oh no, not them. It was that's. I know that they begin with M, and it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me because it will bug me until you know
The
no
Valhallans.
no it begins with M for Mike from Mitchell. It's gonna bug me all the live long day. It is.
Imperial Guard regiments. Are they mechanized regiments?
It's the one that's
The Morgan Iron Guards?
known for their parade discipline.
The Maccabean Janissaries?
I think so.
The Morden Tacit Dogs?
They've got a blue uniform, if that helps.
They got a blue uniform and like an iron mask.
No masks.
No masks.
Um,
So they're not from the shrined world of Maccabeus Quintus
no, they're from an ice world, an ice death
in
world.
the Calixian sector. Oh, I see.
Lord
Lord
Captain.
Captain, our astropaths received a message from Achilles Calliander on Dargonus.
Lovely. Okay.
He closely studied the data from the incursion on Vebos 4, on Vebos 6, including the mention of the Xenos leaders. He promised to direct the efforts of his aides to identify those enemies of humanity so their location can be determined.
Awesome.
Master Scalander is also reporting the Drakari are getting ready for more attacks on your territory. Information from his aides continues to arrive, and Achilles will personally report to you the moment the target for the upcoming raid becomes clear. The Drakari excel at catching their opponents off guard. You'll have little time to mount a response,
Oh, lovely.
according to Master Scalander. Your personal participation in the defense would be the best strategy given the circumstances.
Lovely. So basically, as soon as we get that mission, it'll be no matter what, just immediately get there.
Joy of joys.
Look, Captain. This is Master Hellman Ravener. The crew is grumbling again. Oh, the grumbling crew. But
Our
they,
analytics systems are gone totally bonkers. The red robes, excuse me, tech priests are blaming the anger of the machine spirit. Allegedly, that's how they profess their displeasure at the crew for not being worshipful. We have largely managed to stabilize the output of the augurs and orc specters across the ship, but you should know there'll be something awfully sketchy about the machines these days.
okay, thank you, Master Helmsman.
Oh god. I can confirm this, Lord Captain. The vessel's analytic systems were behaving incorrectly for a time.
You know you don't have to do the voice.
I do have to do the voice for
Okay.
Voxmaster Victus. Explicitly for Voxmaster Victus.
Okay.
The cogitators could not produce statistical data and displays meaningless numeric combinations instead. The augurs failed to correctly analyze matter and mistook solids for liquids and vice versa. Thanks be to the tech priest's efforts and standard operation of the system's mechanisms has been restored. I am still registering sporadic reports of similar malfunctions, but we should now be able to handle them.
Okay, thank you. I wonder if that's part of that weird one that we've had. You know,
To do with the
machine spirit.
potentially.
Anyway, we're making our way to this bit. It does mean we go through a dangerous or deadly thing.
Very dangerous. And you spent all of that on a quick route to Mundus Valencia instead of hopping it. So there's no way to reinforce it.
I mean, we can. It just make us have one. Pray to the Emperor!
Oh!
Oh!
Since the very start of the warp jump, rumors of ill omens have been widespread amongst the Voidsmen. Sudden deaths among the crew, ravaged corpses, jagged shadows lurking behind the bulkheads. A Terran day later, the mystery unraveled itself in the most heinous manner. An attempt on the rogue trader. The question is how the Drakari Xenos came to be aboard the ship, who have will have to be pondered for some time. Right now, the Lord Captain has to fight for his life!
Awesome! We're being
Fight for
boarded.
your life, Lord Captain.
Right, who do we want? But I don't like the J thingy. I know that we're going to be in close confines, so let's
By the way,
get.
are these the ones
Hmm?
you were talking about?
No, not the Velasians. Not the Velasians. Yeah, those
No,
guys.
these guys, the ones I just posted.
Yeah, those guys.
That's the Mordian Iron Guard.
Ah, so it is the Mordian Icon. Sorry, my brain was just like.
Yeah, Cassie is going to be big for this.
Yeah. So it's Avalar, Pascal, Solomon, Cavaria, and Cassia.
Kibella.
Cabela.
That's not bad, actually.
Right, let's see what we're fighting against. Well, obviously, Drukhari.
Sometimes when I take a drink, I can feel it spilling onto my heart.
Oh! Oh, and we've got major warp degradation as well.
Joy of joys! I mean, this is a warp issue. But the question is how the Drakari managed to be involved with a warp issue.
Yeah, that is the question. Let's
The
try
£5,000 question.
5,000 credit question. Shall we stick together?
You asked that, I'm just running ahead.
As he runs ahead. Where are you, Jakari?
Probably up this way. Oh, yeah, no, I just saw one.
Oh, okay. There's lots of
This way.
We should deal with this.
traps. Traps. Oh yeah, I see him. Broken captive. Ooh.
They used... I don't understand. We used to automatically stop before we could... Like, when it paused, they stopped movement. What's going on?
I am your shadow.
Broken captives, yeah,
Your
okay.
time has not yet come.
I've got mainly close-ranged blokes. Do you want me to charge in ahead?
Yeah, for
I forge my own.
Right, there we go.
Okay, Cassia can go here.
You can go
Solomon can
Ignis.
go here.
Pascal, you can go there.
You know, Abelard can be up with Solomon.
And you can go.
Abelard can be here.
Oh, wow, well, there's another trappy trap.
This ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
And you can go there. And the person to go first is Casio. No.
Casio.
Casio. Nice. Boom, and Avalard. There's a trap in
Attention to detail
front of...
is the key
Oh,
to
there's
success.
loads of traps around here.
I'm just gonna keep her where she is, to be honest.
I don't know what happened there, but things went boom.
Crack grenades detonated. I'll do what it takes.
Right, Kabbalah. If I get these ones
I'm
round
gonna
here,
turn
that will free up Solomon to do his stuff.
Yeah, Solomon's taking this entire corridor, so if you just focus up with
Avalard.
Abelard's flank, because then we can secure this area as a base to further
dance
stage
of
out our
blades and
attacks. Does that make sense?
Yep, yep.
I shall not fail.
Then a blade dance.
Aye.
Okay, they've got crack grenades on them that explode when they die.
Okay, so they're
Or take a certain amount of damage.
As honor,
when they die.
I shall not.
Yeah, walking. They've got the effect walking bomb.
That sounds lovely.
So if they die, they explode.
Mm-hmm.
As honor ordains.
Okay.
Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained.
There we go. Those guys are pretty much down.
Emperor, protect me.
Hi, everybody. Nice parry. How dare you attack Cassia?
Right. Well, first, Glato, protect.
Good boy. Oof. Crack grenades everywhere.
Yeah, when they die, they explode. They've got the crack grenades in them.
Nice. Right,
I just executed Order 66.
Pascal. And then we want to do a shooty there, please. Thank you. And then do that to make them not so effective. Right.
This machine spirit's been banished.
Yes.
The
This-
crack grenade won't work anymore. I'm free.
Yeah, yeah. I'm free for the crack grenade. Church.
Yep, you're free to explode.
I know what to do.
It's a bit late for that one.
Easy.
Where's my normal?
Let's set this in motion.
Oh yeah, I don't have that ability anymore.
Yeah. You changed your abilities.
Oh, it's a sharpshooter.
I've suffered worse.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah.
Abelard's doing his duty as a loyal son of the Empire.
Good. Getting the attention of the Xenos.
Yes, that's what he was doing. He didn't miss. That would be foolish to suggest.
He's just using himself and his firing as a distraction.
I'm glad you see through his
Deception.
cunning ploy.
No, what kind of rotating would it be if I couldn't see through?
It's just simple ploy.
Aye.
An offering of blood.
Momentum.
Yeah, you can just end your turn there, Cabela. Solomon!
Now momentum.
Check. Done.
Nice.
None of us are getting within range of that Cabalite smut. We're just it's Abelard's to deal with.
Oh yeah. 100, 1000% Avalards.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Would fellow man invite me to rest? If I was a wiser man.
Yeah. It is Avalards. Might as well give some boost to Avalard's abilities then. Oof. Nice work, Avalard.
Just a minor setback.
You got him, Avalard. These are all yours. Down and down.
Was there ever any doubt?
Never any doubt.
Never any doubt.
No loot.
Let's always add this to cargo, and let's always add that to cargo. And that is all of them, I think.
Okay, just tell me when you are 100% sure. Do you want to
This
patch up any? Do
motherfucker.
you want to patch up any of these wounds?
Blood
No,
in
because
my
they'll get
veins
automatically healed when we go back
is
to the
my
thing
duty.
anyway.
Okay.
Because when we get back to between now and the next time we have to fight, they'll have visited the Medicae.
Right. We can finally visit this place, which we needed to go to
Asura.
for like ages.
For someone. I forget who
Just-
it's for.
I can't remember either.
Lord Captain, we have received a boxcast from Thasura. The signal quality is rather poor, but the meaning is clear. The world is expecting your lordship's arrival. Great festivities have been arranged, and a delegation led by the planetary governor is ready to give you a warm welcome worthy of an honored guest.
I suss it. For
Loot!
Loot! Loot! It is a scrap box.
Nice, we could use more scrap.
To these planets before we go to Thessalra. It was a bit janky there. Must be something wrong with the engines. Get Tech Priest on it.
Well, the
Good.
tech priest will just say it's the machine spirits revolting.
Mm-hmm. I know this machine spirits can be revolting, but I want to know what's up with the engines. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Amid the lifeless rocks and lava lakes, the ship's augurs have detected something resembling buildings. There is something off with their outlines, and their presence, in and of itself, suggests there might be something valuable to uncover among the ruins.
Send a scouting team.
The scouts are able to discern symbols of the Imperium on the buildings deformed and fused together by high temperatures. The ore mining structures tell a sad story. Centuries ago, the planet and all its riches perished beneath the radiance of the system's expanding sun.
Okay. Cool. This world over here, please. Do-do-do-do-do-do. These certainly have quite a few gas giants here.
I mean, we've got like 3 gas giants in our solar system, so.
Yeah, true, true. Oh, this looks like a dead world as well. But we can get some Promethium. Free Promethium, though.
Hey, Promethium's Promethium. We've only got 3 of it at the moment.
Yeah, so let's get that then.
Think about how much Promethium we're actually down at the moment.
Quite a bit.
Because at max, at max incoming we have 3, 5, 6, 8, 11, 15 coming in, and we got 9 going out.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that's not great.
So yeah, we've got the extractor on that Promethean. Anyway, I've got Manuel Saver
Manuel Save.
to do the thing, and now we're
He's a
going.
good man, is that Manuel?
He is. He is. Right to the High Fortress.
The High Fortress, not the Low Fortress.
Oh,
That's a different.
Solomon needs to be with us.
Yeah, because this is for Solomon's quest, isn't it?
Ah, well, we'll put Hydric on instead of Cassia. Heinrich instead of Cassia. And let's not take Cabela. Let's take Agenta. Let's send a real message.
Oh god! Definitely sends a message. Little more than shards of civilization have been separated from the Imperium's fold for thousands of years. Feudal worlds tend to be underdeveloped and degraded. Their technology is usually primitive, and their faith in the God Emperor often takes on bizarre forms.
Oh, it's a feudal world. Ah, so these worlds are basically stuck in like medieval times to our comprehension.
No, they're worlds that have
A feudal system
degraded to feudal
to feudal
times.
times, yes. So they literally got like people working in farms who have little more than
Serfs.
serfs and iron tools. We're talking stone tools, iron tools, very limited
Hey,
technology.
if it's the feudal system, then they're at least Iron Age.
Yeah, at least Iron Age. More normally more medieval is what they.
Yeah.
But this looks like it's probably Renaissance.
So that's the Steel Age.
Hmm. Yeah, this looks more of a Renaissance one.
No, this is medieval.
Medieval. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, cool! We've landed on the world of Warhammer Fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. Oh wow. Hello everybody. Hi. We have a robo-dog.
Robo-dog.
Let's have a look at this. Oh, he's got
A richly... He's... Okay, he's got a horse.
and he's got a face that's pretty much stapled on.
Yeah, he... That does appear to be the case.
Okay, don't trust him.
A richly dressed man riding a sinewy horse breaks off from the procession. When he approaches, you immediately notice a strange detail. The man's face is pinned to his head with precious fastenings that stretch the skin across his skull. Celestial guests, there is no higher honor for us than to extend our hospitality to such noble eminences. His Celestial Highness, the rogue trader, and an illustrious justiciar of the Imperium. All of Thasera clamors, trembles, and cheers. Rildo the Fair-Faced, Governor of Thasera, at your service.
I might as well be courteous. I thank you for your courteous welcome, Governor. However, we have come here to address a grave concern.
But of course, your Celestial Highness, it would be my pleasure to discuss whatever topic you have in mind. That said, you have had such a long and perilous journey behind you. Like any self-respecting host, I must first propose.
Somebody shoot him. Jester. Bit too close, guy.
Bluff the court fool.
Oh.
A smaller figure steps out of the crowd, dressed in the motley attire of a court fool and wearing a sneering mask. My name is Bluff. I'm Lord Raldo's good mood. I tickle his governorship with well-sprouted deaths and itty-bitty gossip. And now I merrily doff my cap to our celestial lords and ladies, and hand them this here key to Thessera as a token of our boundless loyalty.
Thank you, Bluff.
Do your servants often interrupt their rulers' conversations without permission, Governor?
I mean, that would be pretty cool as well. Yeah, let's go for it. These servants often interrupt their conversations. Oh dear.
Oh, embarrassment. The governor leads down from his horse and grabs the fool's hands. Having wrenched the key from Bluff's grasp, Raldo raises his hand to strike, and the fool quickly backs off. Finally, the governor offers the gift to you with a reverential bow.
Nice. Look at the governor. Awareness test of 95%.
The governor's heavy gold-stitched jacket adds a certain presence to his figure, but it cannot disguise how poor of a rider he is. The way his boots dig into the horse's side, his hands fiddling with the reins, his trembling fingers, all speak of nervousness and a lack of control.
What happened to your face?
Raldo.
Raldo.
Rauldo. No, Rauldo touches his stretched countenance. Ah, this is a fine tradition that I myself brought to this world. You see, there is a way to tame the merciless passage of time. All you need to do is find a young and healthy face, appropriate it, and attach it over your own fading skin. The local nobility eagerly took to this art of extending one's life and youth, and I, once a celestial lord myself, now promote this custom by personal example so I may showcase its wonderful properties.
Sussing, sus.
A furrow appears on Heinrich's brow. But that is devoid of all sense. What is this, some travesty of a rejuvenate treatment? All the procedures I have heard of are far more complex and laborious.
Grant each rejuvenated individual a regular young levy and obtain duties. After all, good health, long life of this. After all, what good are
To servants of the Imperium.
Putting the people's skin out of desire to look younger. You would declare this vile practice banned today.
A fine tradition indeed. I hope the subjects are conscious when you peel their skins off. I would love to attend such a procedure myself sometimes and enjoy the show.
I think we go with option number 2.
Oh. Rauldo looks confused for a few moments. Yes, of course. This very day.
Celestial Highness, what kind of
Oh, wait,
address?
no, that's the fool. Yes, yes, of course. This very day.
Celestial Highness, what kind of address is that?
That is what we call the highborn who come down to us in their wondrous vessels. Of course, I am not native of Thasera, and thus was once a celestial lord myself. I have grown used to the local customs, however, and so I address you like any Thessarian would.
And where are you from?
From a distant civilized world, yes. Thessera lacks much of what I'm accustomed to, yet after my appointment here, I quickly grew to love this planet with all my heart. I hope that during your visit you too will come to feel at least some affection for Thessera.
Mm-hmm.
Roldo abruptly changes the subject, unwilling to say much about his native world. The reason for this is unclear. Heretic. Heretic. Heretic.
Nod to Solomon.
Enough. According to Data Protocol Calixis Sigma UX 11-4, this Mu class planet, type feudal, astomia rating E874, with an assigned tithe grade of Saluto Extremis, has not provided its due tithe in full amount. You have violated the Lex and are hereby under investigation. You are to present all related customs reports and shipping manifests immediately. The Proctor's voice carries no emotion, and Glacio silently bares his teeth, completing the image of the implacable hand of justice that has arrived on Thessia.
Lovely.
I'm flattered by your attention, esteemed Justiciar, and thus by this opportunity to serve the Imperium with even greater dedication than before. Speaking of dedication, we are already conducting a thorough inspection to see which scribe it was that bungled the tithe calculation. Fear not, the scoundrel shall soon be.
Oh, be quiet, you.
Excuses are the hallmark of the guilty. Do not make your situation worse, Governor.
Indeed, listen to the man.
Rauldo clasps his hands together and says meekly, Of course, Master Justiciar. It's Judicator, but I keep saying Justiciar for some reason. I'm going to keep doing it as well. I will provide you with all the documents as soon as our internal review is complete. I assure you it won't take long, and the report itself will be exhaustive.
Let's glare. Glare.
Glare at Ruldo. Daunted by your silence, the governor squirms nervously in his saddle.
Yes.
That
That's
poor
right.
horse. Well, in that case, please proceed to the castle. All of Thessera has been awaiting your arrival, busily preparing the finest dishes and entertainments in your honor. So I fear it may be challenging for you to avoid attention. Let us have a court lady accompany you.
How about we don't? Oh, hello.
Hello? She's got art. Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah, she's... Yeah.
A thin woman emerges into the torchlight, looking at you with a mixture of fear and awe. Her diminutive figure is practically drowning in her velvet and silk dress, and a resplendent necklace of blue stone adorns her neck. Maeve, my celestial lord, at your service.
Oh. Bless.
Solomon leans closer and says in a lowered voice, Based on my experience, I would say we've been assigned a spy under the pretense of generosity. This is a good thing. We'll use this young woman as our source of information about the world. For now, it'd be wise to play along and question her thoroughly when we're away from prying ears.
Okay.
Your face is your own. Why is that?
Let's relax, Maeve. Just pretend that you're a good friend and a tour, giving a good friend a good tour of the palace.
Maeve smiles sheepishly. I'm afraid that is easier said than done, my celestial lord. It would be like trying to imagine a mighty sun as a tiny ember, but I will do my best not to anger you by acting too nervous.
And now do your face your own way, is that?
Such living masks are the privilege of the high nobility. I may not yet be a commoner, but to be entitled to a change of face, that is something I've yet to earn.
Okay.
Maeve casts a fascinated eye over the nobles whose faces, insomuch as they are theirs, are stretched tight over metal fixtures. Many have their mouths frozen in an unnatural smile, and it's hard to tell whether this is a consequence of the tightness or simply an eager show of delight.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this one! She's barely risen above the bottom, and she's already shoots for the privilege of the tops. Greedy hands are wont to get chopped off.
Okay. You mentioned entertainment. Tell me more.
Tadua the Scorched is hosting a public trial for a few guilty wretches today. I also overheard that the Council of Thessarian Nobility was prepared a special gift for you. Besides those, our mechanical orchestra, the only one on Thessera, will be playing all evening. And of course, you will also get to see the crowning jewel of Lord Roaldu's collection, his maimed many-harnessed beasts.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Metal harnessed beasts.
Mm-hmm.
Little beasties like to prey. People are their favourite prey. Champ and chomp and munch and crunch. Look, it snapped your head away. Screams and tears and gore and more. Happy beastie, happy day!
Fascinating. How did you manage to acquire something like that?
Though at most only once in a generation, even Thessera receives visits from time to time, your celestial highness. One day an entire delegation from a foreign world arrived with these mechanical musicians. In tow, we were immediately smitten with them. Sadly, our performers have now fallen to a sorry state. Thessera's humid air makes their preservation difficult, you see, and we don't have a single crimson-clad holy man or woman left. All we can do is offer up prayers of our own, burn oils, and do everything else the old writings say, even though we have no hope of understanding them. Laypersons should not be doing anything with this.
Yes.
Judging by the stench, the servitors, or more specifically the parts of them made of flesh, will not last much longer. Slime oozes from rust holes.
Ooh.
Every other lifeless eye is adorned with cataracts, and mouths look like corpse dumps filled with shards of rotten teeth. Every wrong note their instruments play is accompanied by the mournful screeching of servo motors and sparks flashing from dangling wires.
So we're guessing Selesh again with this one?
Or Nurgle.
Or Nurgle.
Whoa! Pascal's optical visor fills with deep red, and his vox speaker erupts in a howl of pained fury. I am registering heretical sacrilege born from the stupidity of self-entitled laity. The commandment, "Are now not a false prophet to touch upon the mysteries of the Omnissiah," has been violated. The commandment, "Offend not the Omnissiah by negligent misservice," has been trampled. His wail turns into an angry, stifled wheeze. What scoundrel was it that thought to burn sacred unguents instead of incense?
Wow. Very well, I would like to see what the palace has to
I'm not going to ask about the necklace. Oh, that's stealing the necklace. Never mind.
Yeah.
I can tell by what I'm hearing that our executioner has already lit up the Famorpherius, ready to give the condemned a warm welcome. Which means the governor's official whisper collector, that's me, has a whole lot of important business to get to. And so I must leave you now, good sirs and ladies, lest I miss out on a hot batch of juicy tales. I'm terribly pleased to meet you all. Honest Judicator. Bluff grasps Solomon's hand and gives it a vigorous shake.
Okay.
He's brave.
He's brave. This guy's got some
titanium balls.
Oh, Glato!
Yeah.
Good boy.
That was predictable.
Yeah.
Before you can even blink, the cyber mastiff beside him sinks its teeth into Bluff's forearm, jerking it back and forth in a fury. The attack lasts only for a moment, but when Glato lets go, the fool's limb is already torn to shreds. With a cry of pain, Bluff leaps away and melds into the roiling crowd.
You never touch Adjudicator.
Solomon ruffles Glato's neck and turns to you. Feudal worlds are rarely known for their bureaucratic precision. Reconnaissance on the ground will tell us more than any report hastily scribbled down by these blockheads. I suggest we attend the trial and see how the laws of this planet are enforced.
Okay. If it helps with the investigation, we should not delay.
Dally.
Dally, even.
Yeah, same thing, basically. Just different word. I'm pleased that you prefer to continue our mission over all the idle pastimes of this world.
I'm with you, Solomon. I don't like this place.
Solomon looks at the throng currently staring at you in wonder and trepidation. So, Celestial Lord, your coming is a historic event for these people. A single word or careless gesture from you may well transform their lives on this underdeveloped world.
Understood, Solomon. Understood.
Maeve!
Maeve has joined us.
I like the name Maeve.
Yeah, she looks pretty cool as well.
Let's see this through.
Where are we going? And more importantly, is there any loot?
Yeah, there's some goods lying around.
Excellent. Yeah, I see him. Go! Grab the goods. It is the Chronicle of Fates, page 166. And it's only chapter 2. Damn, that's a book.
It's a big book.
See? Right there.
Nice.
Oh, I found chapter 1.
Cool, that's good cargo. Can we get those goods? Pascal's going the long way round for some goods.
Wow, this is a big old planet.
It is.
Cast your eye there.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trap!
Duty prevails. Pay attention.
Another trap.
This must be some good loot.
Oh,
I
sister.
thought I disarmed those.
So did I.
Okay, we've got the ebonite sword
Hmm.
and a legendary eagle characteristic called claustrophobia.
Okay.
Let's seize the moment.
Maybe any decency, or is it just meh? I got a climb here of athletics 75. What's your athletics in that? Oh, I can't get through there yet. It's a locked door.
Oh, there's a Medicae as well
Yeah, up there.
on roof.
Can't get up there though.
Yeah, you can.
Can you? Are you gonna go that way? Follow the doggo!
Goods. Some of these Angvian Crusade medals.
Oh yeah, there it is. It is chapter 3 of the Fates.
Page 380.
Climb aesthetics 75. And that must be the execution bit. Oh no, or not.
Grey-haired nobleman. As you approach, the nobles bow gracefully, their sewn-on faces wrapped tightly around their skulls, and their eyes gleam with earnest subservience.
Mhm.
One dares to address you. O celestial lord, grace us with your regard. When my brother and I heard of your arrival, we immediately sought to surprise you with exceptional gift.
Okay.
The ancient scrolls tell of a wonder, a mechanical sage by the name of Kojikor.
Okay.
Oh, Pascal's going to be angry.
It's a cogitator, obviously.
It knows the answers to all questions, can make other machines do its bidding, and even predict the future. My brother and I have borne many a hardship, but we managed to acquire this magical contraption for our much cherished guest.
Uh.
The box in front of you, presumably the Kojikor they speak of, exudes a strong odor of ritual oils. Made of thin planks, it is covered in so many purity seals that it seems to be held together by them alone. A stack of flimsy, rough paper lies atop it, and there is a mica panel with malachite buttons attached to the front. A thin slit is visible among the buttons.
Okay.
Abelard sighs heavily and leans over to you. Sometimes, when information reaches the more backwards worlds, it undergoes strange metamorphoses in the minds of unfortunate and regrettably parochial lay people. Have mercy, Lord Captain. They probably have been trying to please you.
Okay, Abelard.
Heinrich shrugs. I've seen quite a few distortions of Gothic on primitive worlds, but I don't recall ever seeing such a miscomprehension of the Omnissiah's gifts.
Thank you.
Pascal's gonna be angry.
Here we go.
After a chrono turn of heavy silence, Pascal finally intones. I am registering an act of phenomenon is typical of underdeveloped tribes. I also anticipate the discovery of cave pictograms dedicated to the divine arrival of more advanced units.
Oh, wow, Pascal. Let's do the awareness. Listen to the sound come from the box.
There is a barely audible breathing coming from the box. Whoever is inside wants very much not to be noticed. I say! Glatos stalks towards the box and bares his fangs, while Solomon frowns grimly at the device. Really? Then again, what else could you expect from this ignorant world?
Oh. Do we break the box? Or do we just command them to unseal the box?
There is something I wish to ask of this Kojikor.
Oh.
Or you could play along. Catch them in their descent.
Yeah, let's ask it. Let's ask it something.
If I may advise the Celestial Lord, in order to receive that answer, one should take a piece of paper and slide it into the hole here. Then touch this stone and ask the question loudly and clearly.
Logic says, I ask only one. Yes or no? Is your next answer going to be no? Go on, let's do it. Let's do it.
The miraculous device reluctantly accepts the offered paper and makes a vague moan-like sound. After a languid moment of waiting, you are presented with a sheet that reads which most likely means error.
What's the punishment for liars and frauds?
So the person in there wants nothing to do with it. That's good to know. The box holds the paper for a long time. When the sheet finally emerges from the slot, it is visibly shaking. You see the words immolation. Please don't.
Okay.
Solomon folds his arm. Sorry, this is breaking me.
It's brilliant. It's a brilliant.
Solomon folds his arms and leans towards the slot, his voice ringing with steel. Machines cannot feel fear, Kojikor. They can only meekly accept their fate. The proctor catches your gaze and shrugs. I couldn't help myself.
Love it, Solomon. Love it.
What's the distance between the earth and the sky?
Yeah, let's just see that. Lost.
And what about the other one?
Okay. Glory everlasting. Alright, and let the person out. Let the person out of the box. Come on.
Unsteal the box and let this poor soul out at once. Who? What poor soul? I do not. The young nobleman addressing you withers under the scathing gaze of his partner. As you command, my celestial lord, forgive us. We wished only to delight you by reproducing an otherworldly miracle we had read about in an ancient chronicle.
You're nothing but a pair of dim-witted lips.
Lick spittles.
But mere stupidity was an execution. Get off my sight. I informed the government of your stunt. I hope that a few dozen lashes will teach you to respect the Omnissiah.
You dare mock the celestial lord?
You know what? I'm gonna go dogmatic with this one.
Fair enough.
Respect the Omnissiah.
We dare not defy the celestial lord. Again.
Oh dear. Oh,
Good.
this is something. This is how we get down to the Medicaid thing. Ooh.
Glato thing.
A Glato thing. Good boy.
Lock-picking thing up there for you.
A bloody sacrament. One-handed melee weapon.
Oh, that's cool.
Lockpick for...
ballistic skill 100.
I better myself through my
Awareness.
The blacksmith has somehow managed to forge shells and casings. These do not belong on a feudal world, but there is no doubt as to what they are.
Good.
What's in the box?
There's some horses over here and some knights to examine.
There's the Medicaid thing down here as well.
Law Imperium 85. What's your Imperium on the horses?
60.
I'll go for it.
My actions speak
The
louder
horses
than
glance
words.
at you with an odd curiosity. One of them pulls its muzzle closer and clanks its teeth almost too greedily and hungrily for a harmless herbivore. Oh, they're one of those ones.
The meat-eating horses.
The North Gate is locked fast.
Forge ahead. Never
Right,
linger.
Heinrichs I think would be best for this because of his
I've only got 55% on the Medicaid.
Jeez!
Yeah. You know what that
It's
means?
better than mine.
Manuel,
Save.
go.
Perfect.
Nice. Judging by his attire, the man was
Hey!
of high social standing. Summoners carefully and skillfully peeled the skin of his face.
They took his face.
Athle- Athletics 75.
I'm gonna try and open this gate.
Okay, go for it.
Nothing's impossible for
Nice.
this old officer.
Have you got more than 75 on there?
Expected result.
Yes, you have.
Oh yeah, 95.
That's the goods over here then.
More Cyber Eagle things.
Yeah.
And a heavy provender. Ooh, what's through this window?
Who's-
Who's there? Is that the Celestial Lordship himself? You shouldn't have come here. Looking through an old lady's window? Fates become tangled in this place and faces change. Who knows if by nightfall you won't have lost yourself?
Tell
The
me more.
governor's gonna try and take our face.
Yeah.
Oh.
With the shimmering blue, else you might end up like. Okay. Interesting. Now let's find this thingy that we're supposed to be looking for.
It's a naval service. That was
Climb
barely
down
a challenge.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Experience.
Right.
Just realised that Argenta was injured.
Yeah.
This is like a side mission, and it's well, I suppose it is for a DLC,
It's
so
quite
it's a
large.
bit more than a side mission.
It is more goods. We'll take those.
But still, this is an intricate level,
It is. It's definitely, as I would imagine, one of
and it's like
these.
it's very different from everything else
Oh, yeah.
that we've experienced thus far.
Proper feudal world.
Very cool.
Very, very cool indeed. Oh, they've got some cyber laxies up here.
What's a
Didn't see that
cyberlasky?
coming.
Oh my god!
The laxative ribs
What
are
is
heaving
that?
thick saliva. From their long tongues, the creatures must have terribly thirst in this hot world. Oh, the bloody creatures must be terribly hot. Oh, no, okay, terribly hot this evening. Athletics, 100%.
What are you doing?
Inquisition taught me many
Good.
things.
Oh, a book.
Chapter.
Chapter 406!
What kind of mad book is this?
How big is this book?
There.
It's not a book. It's a blimmin'.
And the Bible is short.
Yes.
Them.
Stay sharp.
Look around here.
Trabisk the sculptor.
Ooh, can we talk to him? Yes, we can.
You can. The sculptor's mechanical hands crawl over the rough stone, their many-jointed metal fingers remaining in constant motion. Even now, you recognize your own features in the unfinished piece. It seems someone commissioned a statue of you the moment you set foot on this planet. The old man turns his wrinkled face to you, and you see crystals where his eyes should be. Is my celestial lord here to gaze upon his destiny? Alas, my creation is not yet complete.
Who are you?
A humble creator, the governor's first sculptor, Tavrisk, who has the honor of shaping the destinies of others but not his own. Tavrisk the sculptor turns his head to you, but you see no pupils in his crystal ocular ornaments.
Okay. What can you tell me about this material you are working with?
This is the Certium, a fascinating stone born from the bowels of the planet. Like any other kind, it mends and melts beneath the sculptor's tool. But for the sculpture to come to life in earnest, they must be put their very soul into it. One of his hands emerges from behind the statue and gently touches his face, seemingly of its own volition. This soul, however, obtains calluses the more the sculptor works, and mine has long since become covered in scabs.
Okay.
The blue veins of the statue flare faintly under your gaze. The stone
Oh my.
allowing the old man to concentrate warp energies in it and amplify them.
Oh my. Okay.
He carves his works using the psychic abilities he is cursed with. An astonishingly frivolous application of walk powers.
I don't quite understand. Are you a psyker?
My lord calls me a foreteller and the creator. Others a wicked sorcerer, but there is no cause for concern. My abilities are sanctioned, and I am pure but for the Emperor's celestial eye. He gestures at the tubes on the back of his hands as if to prove the truth of his words.
Okay. The hands are augmentic and most impressive. Such implants are possible to come by in a feudal world. Where are you from?
Lord Rauldo had my limbs replaced before he took me from my home planet. It was so long ago, I have since forgotten what my land is like to the touch.
Okay.
The sculptor's mechanical arms are pierced by sticky tubes, and the elbow joints have all but worn down. It must have been a decade since these implants were last serviced. Such neglect often poses a serious threat to the person's life, and yet the old man's skin looks relatively healthy in spots where flesh and metal meet.
Interesting.
This man appears to belong to a rare variety of psychers, biomancers capable of recovering even from other deadly wounds and diseases.
Interesting. Did you capture the governor's destiny in sculpture too?
His mouth stretches into a cryptic smile. I have made thousands of sculptures for Rauldo, but Thesaurus stone flesh can never seem to sate his great ambitions.
Thank you very much. That's all.
We're not going to look at the sculpture?
Yeah.
When I sculpt your celestial highness, I see other people's destinies in the forms I create. The visions that come to me shape not only the stone, but the person's fate as well. Your image was indistinct when it appeared before me, and my work is not yet done. What do you wish to behold?
Interesting.
There is no embellishment in the man's words. He shares a special bond with his creations, one that you can sense as clearly as any other breath of the warp.
Okay.
These musings on destinies and fates remind me of a heretical cult that has been plaguing the Von Valancius domain of late. Your vision sculpture, sculptor, a whispers of the warp.
Yeah.
Heinrich glares ominously at the old man.
Okay. So there's a cult.
He's got a weapon on his back. We're going to fight him at some point.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's got staff.
I have passed through the halls of the Black Ship. My celestial lord may be certain that my creations bear no evil within them. Tell me, what do you wish to see shaped in stone?
You do not decide my destiny, nor do I need a monument. All that I'm accomplishing in the present.
All that I'm accomplishing.
Yeah.
Or the glorious deeds of your future. It's a nice statue. You could take it back with you.
Yeah, all I'm accomplishing in the present.
The glory so far achieved. Oh!
Your life's past been carved in stone. One is life present is not reason to fear for the future, but sooner or later the future catches up with everyone. Increases the character's fellowship until the end of the mission on Fire Thalia. And it's permanent.
That's cool. Until the end of Thessara, that is.
Mm-hmm.
The sculptor's hands scuttle over the stone like huge metal spiders. Somehow, his sightless gaze perceives exactly those details of your appearance that you are proud of the most. Your destiny will soon be complete, my lord. I will have it delivered to your celestial vessel.
Nice, thank you.
Let's go! The old sculpture once more turned his unseeing gaze to the patterns in the stone before him.
Nice. And there's even a bit
That's cool.
we can look around over here as well. Oh, flyby! To properly see the castle in its full-ish glory.
Oh my god, it's a medieval hive, I just realised.
Yeah, it is a proper medieval hive city.
Do you know what else I just realised?
Mm.
Technically, Gondor, Minas Tirith is a hive city.
Yes, it is. Gondor is a hive city. There's that.
We're gonna get crucified for that.
Oh yeah. Now, who lives at the very top of the hive city? The king and the governor. There's the food.
Thessera has no king. Thessera needs no king.
Goods. Alright. It does not escape your notice that a few leftovers from the plates disappear into the servant's filthy apron.
That's fine.
Yeah, have some to eat. It's this one. The tables are overflowing with rare and peculiar food. There is enough of it to easily feed dozens of hungry mouths, but the servants are unlikely to get even a morsel of this feast. More goods. Pascal, go and lock. And that looks like the execution bit as well.
Is over here.
Oh, saving, autosave.
Yeah. That doer, the Scorched. My goodness.
Oh well. Oh well. That's
That's an Iron Maiden and a half.
yeah.
Our celestial lord, we've been waiting for you.
Quite damn.
He's not a celestial lord, he's a naughty, naughty boy.
Oh no! Somebody's hired that woman. We're looking for Brian.
You see a man with a cruel grimace on his face and hands disfigured with burn marks. You stand behind him stands a ghastly-looking mechanism adorned with a polished skull of gigantic proportions. The sockets, their edges melted, gaze darkly at the crowd with the promise of inevitable punishment. The man, clearly the executioner, bows his head. The very messengers of the sky have come to decide our fate. We are honored, you Celestial Highness.
You know what his design reminds me of in a way?
What?
Attitude Era Kane.
Yo.
Anyway,
True.
who are you?
I'm Thadua the Scorched, a slaughter man of the 5th generation, and a humble disciple of the Iron Saint before you, your Celestial Highness.
Okay.
Do you know what Kane's favourite kind of pie is?
What is Kane's favourite type of pie? I can't.
Anyway, Master Thadua knows no mercy, and his hand is unfailingly firm in the sacred cause of administering justice. Maeve is careful to keep her posture straight, but her frightened gaze is deliberately averted from both the executioner and the mechanism before him.
Okay. What is the structure?
This instrument of punishment is a personification of the great Thesmorphorius the Martyred, who accomplished the legendary feat of slaying 300 heretics.
Okay.
As is glorious tradition, all mutants who affront the Emperor's gaze and stain the face of Thessara must enter the Iron Saint's embrace. When justice is served, hundreds flock to Thesmorphorius, eager to witness the magnificent spectacle.
Okay.
You have just confessed that your semblance of justice serves not as a demonstration of lawful authority and deterrence to your subjects, but as entertainment. Solomon utters the last word with disgust, as if there could be no fouler profanity. My God. Heinrich's arch an eyebrow as he gazes at the Iron Giant. Oh, I love that film.
That's a good film.
I'm gonna watch it with the boy.
Oh, definitely. Definitely going to watch Iron Giant. It is beautiful.
And this is one of those worlds where public execution forms a part of the sacred edification of the crowds. And yet, from the description, it sounds like the people are not learning from what they see, but rather are perversely enjoying it instead.
Who's inside right now?
Another heretic who violated the holy laws of Thessara, and since his body is already turning to ash, such will be the fate of his name as well, to be scattered upon the winds, that it may never defile the lips of any who live upon our sacred world.
Okay.
They're fond of saying their world is sacred, aren't they?
They are. So getting...
Anyone noticing the zombies behind them?
Yeah, the zombies, the
poxwalkers, potentially?
poxwalkers, the...
Oh my god, I think, yeah, there is actually a poxwalker over there.
There is as well. Oh my word. Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, so got Nurgle, Slash, possibly a bit of Kane. Happy days.
Oh, he's gonna become, Dave is gonna appear as a champion of bleeding, what's it called? Chaos Undivided.
Oh, please don't.
Never again. Defile the lips. Maeve looks ready to faint. She seems both terrified and nauseated by this sacred rite that has drawn so many onlookers.
Okay. Lost Imperium punishes those who deserve it. Was that the last accused of the day? Hope that concludes the incendiary torture for centuries after strikes today. I miss such glorious display. The Lords of the Imperium will go with.
That was but one of the first bodies set to stoke the Thesmorphorius. I can't pronounce that. I don't know how much luck you would have, David. Do you want to give it a shot?
Thesmorpheus.
There's no extra O, but fair enough. That's an easy way of saying it, certainly.
A big birding thing.
It's going to be getting a lot busier now. As if to confirm the man's words, the fire-breathing saint expels a puff of acrid smoke. While the guilty are being reduced to ash, let us meet the next participants in our performance. Oh, he's got stagemanship about it.
Yeah. There they are.
Two people, or something resembling people, are pushed onto the stage. They are mutants, hideous parodies of humanity, forever tainted by the imperfections of the flesh. One of them is dressed in stained yet expensive clothes. The other wears the tattered uniform of the local guards.
So these guys have basically come across some sort of chaos mutation, because I don't think
Yep.
they would have been born like this.
No, the mutations are too uniform for it to be natural.
One looks sort of...
Your celestial highness, behold, two loathsome heretics who blemish the very face of Thessera with their existence. Thedua chuckles, but his sneer is completely devoid of mirth. The degree of their guilt may vary, but they both deserve to enter the blazing bowels of the Thesmorphorius for the worst of their transgressions, distorting the sacred face of humanity.
Okay.
But since fate has graced us with such lofty visitors, I eagerly cede the right to punish these miscreants to you, your celestial highness. Contrary to his honeyed words, the executioner's voice betrays his poorly concealed displeasure.
Okay. What do you mean by the degree of their guilt may vary?
Thedua fixes you with a fanatical stare. One of them, despite being one of the highest lords of Thassia, spat on our world's customs by refusing to alter his destiny. The other did not change his fate, even though he was just a lowborn wallowing in the mud.
Okay.
The other did change his fate, rather. What in the Lex's name did I just hear? Solomon raises his voice slightly, indicating that the usually impassive arbiter is profoundly indignant. I normally have no trouble passing judgment, but in this case I don't even know where to start.
What was the opulently dressed mutant's crime?
Ah, a rotten stain upon the noble families. He was hiding in his manor to conceal his deformalities, but had trouble keeping his mouth shut. He spread the corruption among the minds of courtiers, cast aspersions on the traditions of the world, was insolent, swore profanely. Luckily, he has no heirs, and today that accursed bloodline shall be put to rest once and for all.
Okay, so what, like he didn't want to have his face changed?
He didn't. Oh.
Okay, there are
The
stitches.
richly garbed mutant moans something. You notice stitches on his disfigured face. The zealot servants were evidently in a hurry to silence the condemned man early, and sewed his twisted mouth shut. Iconoclast.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Eager to please you, Thedua carries out the order, but his work is far from gentle. The condemned man groans and chokes in pain as the threads from his flesh.
Damn, these are definitely...
Thank you. With his mouth oozing blood, the mutant is unlikely to say much more.
Okay, what did the mutant in the guard's uniform do?
A thief, a brigand, and a murderer. There is no way to list all the crimes upon this freak's conscience. However, his willingness to change his destiny against all odds merits the mutant at least some honor. Despite his feeble-mindedness and simplicity, he had enough sense to obscure his countenance with hoods and helmets until he made his way from beggar to guard. It was not long before his excessive passion for fighting and stabbing gave him away.
Okay.
The mutant utters a foul curse under his breath, then immediately gives you a frightened look and falls silence. The mere sight of the Celestial Lord seems to instill a reverent awe in the common denizens of Thessera.
He praised the low-born mutants despite the vicious acts he has committed.
They are both mutants and have thereby violated his law. Yet, when one finds a spark in ability in an abject commoner, one cannot help but feel a greater respect for them. This heretic may be of low birth, but he does not flout the values of Thessera the way the nobleman does, and thus honours our traditions and his will. Born into the rabble, he applied all his abilities and skills, defied the restraints placed upon him, and crushed those who stood in his path, all in order to forge a new destiny for himself.
They do like this destiny stuff, don't they?
Forge a new destiny. Solomon repeats slowly, with an undertone of utter disbelief at what he's hearing. Even you, a degenerate, should know that man is bound to serve the God Emperor's plan from birth, and that any attempt to change that is a violation of his will.
What would you say, Maeve? Which of these two deserve to die?
Maeve's gaze starts fearfully around while visibly avoiding the mutants on the platform. I am of too low a birth to take on the burden of being a judge, my celestial lord.
Okay. I'm ready to announce my decision.
The word of a distinguished guest is law. We are all trembling with anticipation.
Okay.
Maeve seems to have reined in the emotions that were overtaking her, and she casts a timid glance at you as she awaits the verdict. I mean, arguably the mutant commoner is the one that committed the greater crime.
Yeah, because of the extra murder and all that.
Yeah.
But the other guy just wanted to hide away.
And given how uniform all these mutations are, it's unlikely. Like, at the very least, they would have included a few different models of mutation. So I'm guessing that there is something story-wise going on here.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's do the commoner.
The furnace? The furnace? All those scandalous misdeeds in one heretic will make such an oh-so-lovely sparks. Behold the starfall! The fool's slimy joke is followed by laughter as the crowds anticipate the coming spectacle. Thadua gives you a dark look, as if reluctantly, and through gritted teeth, he forces out the words, "His Celestial Highness has spoken. May the flames of Saint Phesmophorius purify you, heretic." Thadua glares at the surviving mutant with loathing. Get out, and praise His Celestial Highness for giving you a life you do not deserve. The crowd around you starts jeering, and the mutant scurries away in haste.
Okay. Oh, my word. That's fun, not.
Ignoring the raging fire within the Phesmophorius, Argenta studies the crowd. All of them came here to taste of other people's pain, not to praise his justice. There is a pack of dogs slavering for a fresh bone.
Yeah, I agree with you, Agenda. This is not right in any way.
And now my favourite word. Next!
My word. Just one?
A pale, bony creature, barely able to move its legs, enters the stage. In place of a mask, it turns a horrific malady of features towards the world. This ugliness, however, is nothing like that of the previous convicts. The thin, squeamishly twisted mouth is fused to the cheekbones. Malicious eyes peer into the crowd from under hideous folds of skin. The face of this heretic appears to have melted and congealed.
No! What is this heretic guilty of?
The executioner does not answer right away, but makes you wait for a moment. His crime is more grievous than any that this scaffold has ever seen. He was granted a new destiny, but chose to defy it. He turns away the greatest gift that can be offered to the loyal sons and daughters of Thessera.
Okay.
The wretched man's gaze drifts over the crowds until his piercing eyes meet yours. His head twitches, his pale face contorting in a monstrous grimace. Shut up! Shut up before it gets in! He whispers in a sudden frenzy. I won't give up! I won't give up! I won't!
Something's really going on here.
Oh, no, 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 no. We didn't come here for you to stay quiet. Squeal now and squeal louder. The
Oh.
crowd takes up the fool's outburst and begins demanding more screams.
Where's that blasted court fool?
You glance at the crowd and suddenly see the fool, prancing and flitting among the Gawkers, clearly trying not to be spotted by you.
Not to Solomon, it's
Not
time.
to Solomon.
It's time
Yeah.
she's gathering a lesson. Ah, Solomon!
Without uttering another word, the Arbiter draws his weapon.
Nice.
A shot rings out. A deafening shriek rises from the throng of people. You catch the sight of the badly wounded fool disappearing into the crowd. Bluff the court fool has taken 22 damage.
Damn, he's a tough fool.
Maeve cries out in horror and immediately clasps her mouth with both hands, trying to lock her voice inside.
What happened to his face? Is he another mutant?
Thessarian's fever. You need not worry, your celestial highness. It is not contagious. Enough death. Let him go.
Something's wrong with this guy. Something's really wrong with him.
So do with the Scorch. We are definitely killing him before we leave this planet.
Oh yeah, yeah. But also this guy. Something's happened severely to him. He's obviously in pain.
Yeah, his face has been melted off.
Deliberately.
On purpose.
Because he wouldn't do something to do with the whole idea of destiny.
He didn't wear another person's face, I'm guessing.
Possibly. But he's also very severely mutated leg and arm.
Yeah, but it's like... Look.
Yeah, let's let him
as a
go.
commissar of the Imperial throne...
Yep.
You should approach the stamping out of heretics and witches and mutants, like the blacksmith at the anvil. You do not hate them, because hate is wasted effort.
Yeah.
You simply smash out the impurities until you have a blissful Imperium. None of all this
Is part of that.
this depravity.
Yeah, let him go.
As the doer opens his mouth to say something more, the convict takes a step on his clumsy, spindly legs, and then another one. The face! The face! Pretty, strong, shining. A gnarled claw points directly at you. Give it here! Give it to me now instead of the one I bear. Take mine, it's not mine. Take it! Take it!
Okay, he was driven crazy by face changing.
He just tore his face.
Oh!
The warp didn't like... Well, the warp very much liked that.
Yeah.
The madman raises his crooked fingers to his face and sinks his nails into sagging flesh. Shrieking with what sounds like relief, he tears off a piece of his cheek, then another, and then one more. Falling to his knees, he frantically scratches his own eyes out, smearing blood and clear ichor across his face, but collapsing dead on the platform.
Damn!
I said enough death!
Yes! Not more. That sounds like there's some trouble coming.
Yeah, it does. A sudden rumble draws your attention, like a rock fall tumbling down a slope. The thudding of feet and mad screams overwhelm you. After a moment, you see the source of the commotion. A throng of mutants is charging straight at you.
Hey!
Is it just me, or does this planet have a lot of mutants on it?
This planet has a lot of mutants on it.
This is what you get when you let them congregate.
Challenging me was a mistake.
Right.
I think to
Oh,
save them.
oh no. Oh.
It's ever so slightly 10 to. Oh my god!
That is not good. I'm sorry.
They have Thessarian Filver.
That is not good in any way, shape, or form. Pascal, come this way and I want you to do a plasma smashy into them. Hendrik, you're going to go in this flank.
Once we've got everyone into position, it's time for a little savey poo.
Yar, it is. Is everyone?
I'm going to have Solomon up here with these blokes.
Yeah.
Argenta up here with these blokes. And Abelard, where do I want to put? We'll give Abelard on that flank, I think. Because we do also have Glato, who is even more DPS.
Save! Manuel,
Sunday's going to be big.
Sunday is going to be big, because this is where we're going to leave it for today. Just before.
Because it is 10 to 9.
And this battle is going to be
interesting.
Very interesting, especially that they have Thessarian Fever, which gives them increased strength by 25. When this creature dies, the Thessarian transforms its content in motion into warp energy, dealing 25 to 30 warp damage to non-mutant creatures within a 2-cell radius.
So technically, wouldn't Cassia be fine?
Technically, yes.
I guess they mean creatures with the mutation ability, though.
Yeah, with the mutation ability. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those. And then loads of other mutants. Okay, but yeah.
The feeble one has Thessarian buboes, which is disgusting.
It is. But yeah, thank you, Hogfater, for joining me today. That is definitely where we'll leave it for now. So
no problem, mate.
Hopefully we'll be able to do this on Sunday, and there should be some more Warhammer content, this time of the fantasy variety, coming on Friday, where I continue the rise of Magnus Darkblade. But until then, knowledge is power, if we use it wisely, and thank you very much for watching.